This is the new year, and this is your winter arc. You're nice and warm, cozy in bed. As your alarm blares, the thousand voices of your head are leaning towards self-comfort, towards complacency. You press snooze, and you go back to sleep. As you leave all the goals, all the things you had planned, all your ambitions, they just never go further than the pillow, but stay as nothing more than a dream because it's too cold, it's too dark, and it's too uncomfortable. Then there's the warrior who goes offline, as he's been hard to contact since the winter started. He has no time for distractions. He devotes his time to his purpose and development, testing himself every opportunity he has to go just a little bit further, liberating himself, keeping a sharp mind and sharp body. A changed man after this winter, he comes back as not himself, but a warrior, killing what he once was and yet reborn, carving a new path for others. And then there's you. I'm sure you heard, summer bodies are built in the winter. Conquer your mind in the cold. In the midst of discomfort, you will become a warrior. You will devote your time to transforming yourself. Let me start by saying that every warrior class has always used the winter, the cold, to test their resolve, to separate the boys from the men. As a matter of fact, Spartan didn't let their guys shower in the warm lakes or waters or whatever it was because they believed that it'd make their men weak. Every great warrior that you could think of, Navy SEALs, monks, all used the cold water, whatever it was, to strengthen their minds. So where do we start? Let me give you step one, the 3-goal plan. What you're gonna do is you're gonna write down a list of goals that you just want to accomplish, right? Get all those goals that you could think of out there. Then you're gonna select 3 of the most important ones to you right now that you really want to get done and that needs to be done right now. And then you're gonna erase all the other goals and you're gonna keep those 3 that you chose. And you're gonna make sure that you spent this whole winter pursuing it. I found this strategy to be most effective when it comes to fixing your life, rewiring your mind, because it's a lot easier when you just have 3 goals in mind and you're not thinking of all these other things distracting you. You're not trying all these different things all at once. When I was in school, I had no time for anything else, but I did want to do more. I didn't want to stay tied down to just studying and school. I devoted myself to 3 goals because that's as much as I could handle at that time. If you can't do 3, then do 2. If you can't do 2, then do 1. And this is most effective because when you go about your day, you're gonna start thinking, okay, is what I'm doing now aligned with the goals that I want to accomplish? And the answer is gonna be no or yes. And if it's no, then you know what you need to be doing. Am I spending my time wisely when it comes to me wanting to achieve these goals by winter? Step 2 is Operation MIA. It sounded cool in my mind, okay? Anyways, MIA means missing in action. I'm sure, just like me, you have the bad habit of wanting to tell the world your goals, your aspirations, the things that you have planned. But the problem with that is that Andrew Huberman talks about this in one of his podcasts, is telling the whole world gives you the dopamine as if you've already accomplished it. So when you're talking about it, you're no longer as ambitious to pursue it. You're no longer as determined to pursue that goal because you already got the validation you needed, because that's what you're really doing, is searching for validation from that hard task as if you already did it when you didn't do shit yet. So this winter arc is literally going to disappear. What you're gonna do is, if you have an iPhone, you're gonna create shortcuts to grayscale your phone. So after you create these shortcuts, you're gonna keep your phone on grayscale. You're gonna turn off all the notifications that you absolutely don't need. And I'm gonna trust that you guys can self-analyze and be honest with yourselves into choosing what notifications you don't need. And I don't want to hear the emergency, because I've always had my notifications off and I have yet to face an emergency that I couldn't get to. If it's that serious, they'll call. Only notification that I have on is iMessage. I'd even go as far as deleting social media. That's what I did recently. I deleted social media, so if anybody's watching this, you know, I'm not ignoring you. I'm offline, right? So, but that's about it. Now, obviously, you don't have to go that far. I'm going that far, but you know, it's however far you want to go, I guess. And with that, so grayscale, notifications. And if you want, go on do not disturb. Forget about girls, forget about going out. And I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. Really take this time seriously, but really lock in. Nah, fuck that. Forget about girls, forget about going out, forget about your friends, forget about all this stuff. Nobody's gonna walk your path for you. Really lock in. The reward, the fun, all that stuff, that can come later. I'm not telling you to work for 3 years, for 2 years, even for 1 year. It's literally 4 to 3 months. If you can't stay disciplined for 3 to 4 months, then I don't know what to tell you. So really lock in. And step 3 isn't really a actionable step, but it's more of encouragement. Don't expect to change just like this in 1 day or in 1 week, right? It's a process. So don't get discouraged if you fall off the horse. I'm not saying it's okay to be inconsistent. Make sure that there's progress, you're improving. You're working on yourself. You're working towards your goals. If you fall off, if something happens, if life throws its unpredictabilities, as I know it does, keep on attacking, keep on going. Sure, you might have been down for 3 days. You couldn't go to the gym. Okay, well, we're getting back into it. Don't let it keep you down and then you wasted this whole winter. You have nothing to show for it. This is a perfect opportunity to become warriors. This is a perfect opportunity to show your growth. Do not let it slip out of your hands. You should be doing this, as a matter of fact, every 3 months, but I'm just using the winter arc as, I guess, a cool way to package it. In all honesty, when you're spending your time, when you're going throughout your day, even if it is something else that's productive, let's just say that it's eating healthy and then working out and then studies, right? Sure, you can have like mini goals, little stuff like that, right? It's within those, but then don't try to add like a fourth goal, like a little hobby, and then be like, okay, learning Chinese. It doesn't make sense to your 3 goals. That's not aligned with your goals. At that point, you're just wasting time. Life will throw its challenges, things happen. Make sure that you can bounce back and keep improving. If you're not progressing, then you're failing, because the problem is not being weak, the problem is staying weak. And I'm sure you guys heard that before. And you know, I kind of went on a tangent. If there's anything else I could give you guys, I'm gonna just summarize it. The 3 goal plan. If you want to have less, you can, but do not add more. Operation MIA. Disappear. Turn off notification. Put your phone on grayscale and forget about the instant gratification, fun, all that stuff like that. That can come later. That can come when you achieved something. And then number 3 is, don't become discouraged if life throws its challenges, its unpredictabilities, and you fall off. Don't beat on yourself. Don't get down. Don't make it worse than what it is. If you missed the gym, okay, so what? Keep going. You can do something today. And also, when you're spending your time, you might lose track and spend it in a non-productive way according to the 3 goals. So always consistently ask yourself, is this aligned with my 3 goals? And then adjust. By the end of this winter arc, guys, share with me your progress, share with me your growth, share with me how you guys changed, even like in between. But I want to see accomplishments. Tag me on Instagram, tag me on YouTube, whatever, like I don't care. You guys know my socials. If you guys can't access it, it's the same name I got on YouTube. You guys can always hit me up on there. I'm never too Hollywood. I said this in my last video, so I really want to see this good. I'm really excited for this journey. The Winter Arc 2024, we're taking over the warrior class. We need more members. We need more people like you, but you just got to be willing to get after it. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, bro. Okay, I already talked too much. Yeah, man, love. Peace.